Welcome back to another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. Today in the building.
Big Prod.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
Prodigy.
you very much for taking the time to you even coming out tonight. You feel me? About a week ago, more or less, we were supposed to get it rocked out. Things happen, but I'm glad we rocking it out tonight.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you having me.
Of course. Yeah. I appreciate you even reaching out and being like, yo, can I, what's the deal? How would it go? Of course. Pull up. It's all love and let's knock it out.
Hell yeah.
That's the way we rock it out. So just to give a little context to the people out there, the platform out there, the Spirits of the Streets followers, for those of you that don't know you and who you are and what you do, can you explain a little bit about that?
Got you. Yeah, so my name is Prodigy. Just before y'all figure out what the name is, it's PRODIGI. You can find me on all platforms. I'm an artist. I sing, I rap, got music videos out, Prodigy on YouTube. Tap in on Instagram at IAMPRODIGI. And yeah, we make music. 100.
That's fire. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Down below, definitely the links right there. Make sure you follow up my guy, DM him, check out the music. You feel me? Check out whatever he's got going on. That's the best way to actually follow and get informed about the shows, about new drops, new merch, or whatever you got going on, guys. So follow that up for real. So when it comes to making music, because that's the forefront of everything that you're doing, right? How long have you been making music for?
I've been making music for about, I would say seriously, I'm about 8 years making music, but actually, I'm going to scratch that. I'm going to say because I'm 23 and 16.
Hell yeah, my dog, you young. That's what's
14,
up. Hell yeah.
7 years. So, yeah, it's been about 8 years since I've been making music, but I've been seriously taking it serious probably for about 4.5, 5 years.
Right on, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going hard.
Yeah, so do you remember recording your first song?
Yes, I do.
What was that
I definitely
like?
do. It was a different experience because I thought that it was gonna come out super fire, and it didn't really come out super fire, but it came out still pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do this, but I still did it, so it still worked.
Were you like at a studio?
Yeah.
You at you pulled up to the studio?
Yeah. It was so I basically in high school I wrote poetry. That's how
fire.
I got
Cool.
into music, and the homies that I was with, they would hear my poetry because I would read it to them, or they would just grab my notebook and start reading my shit and be like, yo, you should hop in the studio.
Nice.
And I ended up just doing that and turning it into music, and that's what happened with it. You feel me?
That's awesome. You definitely have a great voice for singing.
Thank you,
From
brother.
what I've heard.
Thank you,
I think I've been in this studio maybe once or twice, actually really listening to make music.
Yep.
And
Facts, bro.
it's awesome to hear that you went from writing the poetry to turning it into like rhythm assisted poetry, really. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Exactly.
What inspired you, and how young were you when you started doing the poetry stuff?
To be honest, man, like
And was it like love stuff, or was it just like life stuff, or what type of shit was it like?
when I started out, it was basically just everything, man. It definitely wasn't no love stuff because I haven't been in love since. Well, I mean, I'm in love now, but I wasn't in love at that time.
Yeah.
In high school, so it was more about like politics and like just the world and just feeling like you could make a difference, but you didn't know what to say, so you put it into a paper. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Trying to make it into something.
And you said you had like a notebook where you were.
Yeah. You're in class and you know what I'm saying. I was high as fuck in class. I don't know about y'all, but I'd be high as hell in class, not knowing what's going on. Teachers trying to ask me questions. I'm not trying to do none of that. Writing my bars. You know what I'm saying? Drawing shit. Yeah, that's how it came into doing something and the poetry. And then from the poetry, it came to the music, and now that's where we're at right now. You feel me?
Do you remember how old you were when you wrote your first like poem or your first?
How old was I?
Yeah,
Honestly, bro, I've been talking about my feelings for so long. Like, I've never really been able to speak to people and not really been too good at speaking to people. But with the music and poetry, it made it to where I could speak to people about how I was feeling.
Without being too direct and like face to face with it, right?
Exactly.
And express it in a different way. I can see that.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it was like 12 or 13.
Were you like an introvert,
Mm,
or with at least with
I would
creating
say-
that with the poetry and stuff, whatever you're creating?
Yeah. I would say no. I won't say I was an introvert. I would just say that, I would be around certain people that I wasn't seeing myself around like for the lifetime. Like I was trying to act like something I wasn't for a long time.
Okay,
When
interesting.
it came down to like being an athlete, you know what I'm saying? I would always try to be with the athletes, or you like start getting good at literature and you're like, oh, maybe I'm into these like reading crowd, or maybe I'm with these people who are like the nerds.
Yeah,
you
nerds,
know
whatever, yeah.
whatever. But I never really knew what I was a part of, so that's kind of why it was hard for me to.
Did you bounce around? Was it easy for you to like connect with everybody?
Yeah. I was that
I
cool
feel
ass
that.
dude for sure, just knowing everybody. But I was also that dude who knew everybody but wasn't cool with everybody too.
Right. I
feel
feel,
me?
yeah. High school shit. Yeah, growing up. So, growing up and stuff, and like, you know, did you always know that you would be creating music, or did you always know that this is the path that you wanted to take?
Nah, bro. To be honest, I thought that I was gonna be, I thought I was gonna be a physical trainer, and then I thought that I was gonna go to the Navy, and then I thought that I was going to, Yeah, I thought I was gonna be doing football. I thought I was gonna be doing track, but it never really came to me until I made the decision, like, well, fuck what everybody else wants me to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And then that's what the poetry came with. Like, okay, I'm already doing this poetry thing. I already put it into the studio. People kind of like how it sounds. Now I'm gonna actually just try it. And that's where we're at today.
Get it done,
feel
actually.
me?
Yeah. Do something with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So when it comes to creating your music now, are you writing everything out and coming to the studio ready with something written, or do you sometimes plug in freestyle? What's your like creative flow?
I would say both. I say like I really like to write because being that poetic side and still being able to speak your mind, I think writing your mind is a lot easier when you're trying to tell people what you're saying in your songs and stuff like that and really convey a certain idea or a certain focus in the songs. It's easier to do that when you write it, at least in my
With
perspective.
an intention. Yeah, I feel
You know
that
what I'm
with
saying?
the intention. Yeah.
But it's also fun sometimes to come in there and just freestyle. You know, you may just be in a vibe. You may be getting high with the homies, and you're just like, yo, let's make some shit. And it comes out to some hard shit, bro.
Yeah, you hit some certain
Facts.
tones or vibes that is just you're not gonna do
Facts.
without that moment.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. I'm glad that you're able to do both,
Mhm.
and I feel like even for you writing so much whenever you were younger helps with the freestyling now because
Right.
you got so much already like
Yeah.
in the bank of like
Right.
what you're creating.
Mhm. And
That's-
when you're spitting every day, you know
that's
what I'm
so
saying?
cool,
You're always
yeah.
going to figure it out.
Yeah, that's so cool. You in the studio often, right?
Of course.
All the time.
You already know.
That's what's up.
Yep,
That's
yep.
what's up. And projects out now people can stream
Of course. Yeah.
all
there's-
platforms.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the last song I just dropped is Stronger. It's just going crazy.
Fire.
Probably dropped it like a month ago. The music video's up on YouTube. Shit going crazy too.
What's the name of the song again?
Stronger.
Stronger. Yo, you guys make sure you go, drop some comments on the video, share it with your family, your grandma, your sister, everybody. Have them download that shit, add it to your playlist because
Facts.
it helps the community.
Facts.
You heard. You feel me? Yeah. So, Prodigy on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
On everything.
That's dope, man.
Yep.
When it comes to creating the music and shooting the videos and stuff like and just the whole process, what's your favorite part about it?
My favorite part of everything is, bro, really just being able to bring my mental to life. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to like the video, like for example, the video for Stronger, I wanted it to be real. I wanted it to be no fake shit. Like, you know how motherfuckers just be flexing in videos for no reason? I don't like doing that shit. It's Prodigy for a reason. I like doing my shit different. So I had my car, my Honda 2004, you know what I'm saying? I had my backwoods that I'd be rolling up or my frontos. I had my scissors in the video. We was in the hood. we was chilling, and it was just us. I was in a nice fit, and it was just me. You know what I'm saying? It was just real,
Really
authentic.
you and authentic.
Really
Yeah,
authentic.
yeah.
That's what I love about this shit, is being authentic.
That's what I love about real artists, because even though there's inspiration everywhere and you definitely are inspired by others, but being genuine and unique in your own way is going to really help you stand out.
Exactly.
And that's a fact. And one thing from the outside looking in, and just kind of me even really, just kind of bumping into you a couple times and really seeing you on social media, I really think it's awesome the way that you carry yourself.
That's love.
And the way that you kind of market your music, and the look and sound of the music.
That's love.
It's
brother.
definitely, like you said, you're not just sitting somewhere flexing this and that, doing the same old bullshit. It's well thought out.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Have you always been that way, or like what inspired you to be that way, or have you always just kind of had that in you to be like key to detail type?
Yeah, bro. I really just, I feel like if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it to my best ability. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
like, I'm going to do it to the best quality, to the best. I'm going to do everything I need to do it the best. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say they do that, but when it comes down to it, like, they don't spend the money for the shit.
Yeah.
They don't spend the time, and they don't spend the effort. And they don't put in the blood, sweat, and tears either.
He's dropping gems,
and I'm
guys.
doing all
Yeah,
that,
facts.
bro. You feel me? So like,
Facts.
if it's easy, bro, you're not doing this shit right. On God, bro.
Right,
like,
right.
If you not like, damn, bro, why the fuck have I not made it? Or damn, bro, why am I not doing this shit right? Then you're not doing it right. Because that's when you start getting those like jewels and those people telling you like, oh, you're doing the right thing. Or you getting those people hitting you up for those shows. Like, you just got to keep on working and keep on putting in those hours. And no matter what the fuck you feel like is happening in your life, put that shit in the music. That's how I feel.
Facts.
100.
Facts. That's so awesome. To even like you having that mindset, being so driven in this shit, because it's like, this is your life. Like a lot of us and a lot of artists out there really take it serious, just like big key that, you said is just investing into yourself and doing that stuff, putting in that work.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, hard work never goes unnoticed. So that's amazing. When it comes to like creating music and doing everything that you're doing and shit, what inspires you to keep going and keep doing this shit?
What inspires me to keep going in this music, man, to be honest, it's just, it was like, honestly, if you're in it for the music, or if you're in it for the money, you're doing it for the wrong reason. You're never going to make it. Like, because the artists who do this shit and make amazing music and still get paid and do all this shit and just live the life that they want to live, it's because they're doing what the fuck they want to do, and they're doing it to the best of their ability, and they're using God's talents that were given to them to their best of ability. You know what I'm saying? And spreading that message to the world as well to make a better impact in the world. So I feel like that's the best part for me, man. For real.
That's
Definitely.
a fact. That's dope.
Definitely.
That's dope. That's amazing.
I may have just messed up that question, but
No. I understand. I get it. You feel me? I understand.
Smoking.
But what do you feel about the Arizona? Well, first of all, are you from Arizona, or where are you from?
To be honest, bro. So I've actually never said where I'm from on air. This is the first time. So I'm from Walnut Creek, California. That's where I was born.
Walnut Creek, California.
I was born in Walnut Creek, California. And then from there, I was bouncing from Arizona to Colorado Springs.
Fire.
And San Antonio, Texas. I was out there for about 8 years. And Minnesota for a couple years.
I see you definitely moving around a lot. Within doing that, like, were you doing music everywhere you were going, or was it like...
The only places I was doing music was Texas, Minnesota, and AZ, just because Texas was where I was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, what's been your favorite spot where you live?
Favorite spot I've lived is I would say AZ is definitely a very good spot. It's just the fact that there's a lot of weird people sometimes, you know. It's still love for y'all. You know, I've been here for a minute, so y'all can still call me a native. I'm with the gang. Like,
that's
niggas
a
know
fact.
me. Niggas know me.
I feel the
like,
same way because me, look,
around.
I'm from Cali myself, grew up in Cali, but I've been in AZ for such a long time, and it really opened my mind, and I got in tune with nature.
Facts.
That's one thing that, like, living, because I'm from LA. The city is like, you know, it's always concrete, this and that. It's fast paced. Bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? But out here, it slowed everything down. And I loved that.
Right.
That shit was wild because it was like I zoned in on, like, what I could be, what I can do, and where I wasn't going instead of just fast paced and getting lost in the sauce. You feel me? Yeah, but yeah, man. Shit. Yo, Scary, how we looking on time over there? Yo, so, man, thank you, just like I said, for being on the podcast, getting to chop it up with you, and like, because this is really my first time really get to sit down and really talk to you and get to know you. And you feel, for me, and this platform, I feel like it's the best way to get the content, to really, you know, just pick at your brain and pick at the artistry and give them a chance to get to know you.
Thanks, bro.
You know, how has creating music and getting like feedback from people you don't know, or even people you know, like how's that been for you? Do you ever get messages from like people rant like, hey, this is dope, or this is how does that feel for you?
It's dope, bro. It really is, because I love just making music, and I love it's really just amazing to me, because it's like, wow, I'm just, when I make music, and if you listen to my music, you'll hear that it's literally just me pouring my heart out and pouring my soul out onto a beat, and I'm getting some shit out that I can't even say to you in person, you know what I'm saying? So for you still to like turn up to that and still love that song and like pull up to me and sing it when you see me, it's like, yo, what? I'm really doing stuff. It's just cool to me, bro. It's like, wow, never thought it was possible, but you know, you never could say never, but I just said it. It takes that.
No, that's amazing to hear, because there's, you know, one thing I've noticed with doing this for so long, and just even like meeting so many people, and you know, there's always someone rooting for you that you don't even know. There's someone always rooting for you that's like looking up to you and really admiring what you got going on,
right?
Because they see all the stuff on the internet, they see all this and that, but I think it's awesome to be able to document and show them the hard work behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So is that important for you to like on social media be posting a lot of stuff? Like we on the live right now, you on live right now, so I'm already know. So with creating content, like how is that? Do you like think it out, or you just kind of everyday vibing, just creating the content, or what's the strategies
I feel like, man, it's just being active, like I feel like, yeah, you can do it throughout the day, definitely. Like when you're just, oh, okay, I see something that could be on a story, cool. Or I need to stay active on your Instagram. That's definitely something that I have to do. Or stay active on social media in general. You definitely have to do that to be an artist, just to let these niggas know, yo, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Keep your eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely do that. But it's also planned as well, because there'll be something that I'll do for a song, and they'll be like, oh, I want to do this in the music video, or oh, I want to do this after the music video. You know what I'm saying? So type shit like that.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Hell yeah, I feel that. And when it comes to like your beat selections and the type of sounds that you know you fuck with, what is that? Where are you selecting your beats, or what vibes do you like going for the most?
Man, bro, this is such a crazy question for me too, just because like I like working on everything.
Yeah, no, like, that's good.
Like, bro, I really like doing my singing shit, like my piano, my guitar beats, but I also like the 808s. You know what I'm saying? I like the rap and the hip hop beats. I like the R&B. Like I said, is my shit for show. And I've also been working on some, like, bro, I've been getting into jazz. I've been getting into, like, country beats. Like, I've been getting into some shit. So it's just...
I'm glad to hear that.
It's having fun.
I'm really glad to hear that, because being versatile, it's... You never know where it's going to take you.
Facts, bro.
You never know where it's going to take you, you know? It might you said something really cool this one time on this one funky beat, this, that, and the internet decides, like, yo, We love
Right.
this. This is
Yep.
Zoom gone. You feel me?
Exactly. Exactly.
But being able to have that follow up with the
Mhm.
content and the catalog, so you're not no one hit wonder
Right.
is what I try to definitely. I don't. How important is it for you to drop music? Like
Definitely.
how important are you doing it often? Is it something that that you kind of take your time with or what?
Mhm. Um, I feel like it's not something. It is something I take my time with, but it's not too much time, cause I feel like there's a point in your career where you can do that. But right now I'm just not at that point. I'm being honest, and I feel like I want to stay active as active as I can for as long as I can. So I try to drop at least once to every twice. You know what I'm saying? 2 months, something like that. And then I feel like it's dropping the songs that you know are gonna get a good reaction, or you feel like you love the songs and you're like, damn, I really want to drop this song. That's what I've been doing. So if you guys like it, you guys like it. The visuals are coming with it too. It's always going to be fire content. So I feel like if you keep that mindset just to stay with the fire content, stay with the fire sounds, and stay with the quality, everything that you can, and do what you love, then you'll go far. Feel me?
No, that's a fact. That's a key. My guy's dropping gems. You feel me? So, um, with everything that you've been doing and like this journey that you've been on, what are some things that you've learned from creating music and like working with people? Some good things and some bad things.
I would say just kind of just seeing the real in people, like knowing that you got to keep your circle small, and like that's actually a real thing. Keep your circle small, meaning that when you let the wrong people around you, their energy attracts to you. You know what I'm saying? And then you're living your life with their energy, and it's not a good vibe at all, man. You want to keep your energy clean. You want to keep everything perfect the way that you want it, and you want to keep it in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their own lane, everybody has their own path. So if you stray to somebody else's path, that's gonna fuck you up because you're not on your path anymore. So I feel like staying focused and staying with the right people is something that I can say that I've learned. Um, Taking your time on things like we were just talking about, because timing, it really is everything, man. Because you can start just, oh, I'm gonna drop every single week, but people can get tired of that, just like, oh, he's dropping the same single song, like it's the same sound, like why are we even listening to this guy anymore, when you could have took your time and they could have ate that first song up and then be like, oh, we want something else, you give them some hard shit again, or you give them whatever vibe that you want again, and then you switch it, or you don't switch it. It doesn't matter, but it's still just timing is very important, and not rushing things is very important. Another thing I would say is, man, just say fuck what you talking about. To be honest, like if you believe in something, if you believe in the song that you just made, and you're like, yo, this shit's hard as fuck, and I know it's gonna do numbers, or not even know it's gonna do numbers. You know it's gonna make an impact. You know it's gonna be an amazing song. And someone tells you like, nah, I don't like the way this sounds, or nah, I don't like the chorus, or da 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 da. Sometimes it could be good advice, but sometimes, and all the time, you should say fuck what you talking about. But you can still be like, okay, I want to listen and hear what you're saying. Like, maybe try it. If it works, okay, maybe you want to put a different little tone or something in the verse, or a different ad lib or something in the chorus, whatever. It works. And if it doesn't work, then you stay the way you want to do it. But I feel like just staying and not listening to what everybody else has to say when it comes down to your art is very important, because that's what the people who really make it do. They don't give a fuck what motherfuckers is talking about. They know they're going to rock with it because it's great music, it's original, and it's authentic to them. And that's what I think everybody should start doing, is staying authentic to yourself, because that's what goes on for time and time and time again. I think I've said this a lot of times. It's longevity. It's something that comes with being yourself it's gonna prosper always. So that's what I do. That's why I do what I do.
One thing definitely to add to that myself, what I always say as well is like, it gives people the opportunity to really become fans of you because they can relate to you.
Exactly.
And not just the facade. Of course, there's the artistry and the human, and the being you and yourself. And there's sometimes, but a lot of the times when the brand is aligned perfectly to who you are, it's good. It's a lifestyle. It's you, and you know what? People are gonna fuck with you. There's someone out there that's gonna fuck with your music because there's over fucking 7 billion or whatever the number is now on this planet. Don't worry about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that been talking like. And a lot of the times too, and I say this often, they project their own insecurities on you, put their own limitations on you.
Yeah.
If you have your vision and you know what you want it to sound like, you know what you want it to do. I'm a fuck, because you know what Kanye said. Okay. You know, Schoolboy Q, when he got that back, he said, he's like, fuck, man, I think that's finesse, nah. But that motherfucker, when he performed it, motherfucker was, okay. That shit was killing it. That was killing it, man. Yo, so for any people out there, any artists, any producers, or just anybody, you know, somebody wants to start their own business, this and that, whatever they want to do you have any words of inspiration for them or some advice or something you can, you know, shed some light on?
Inspiration and advice. Yeah, I would say, just go hard. Honestly, just go hard. And once you start putting your foot on the pedal, don't fucking take that bitch off. Meaning that once you start getting the ball rolling, like let's say with a clothing brand, for example, because I'm good with examples. That's how I think. When you get the logo made, you know what I'm saying? Okay, bet you got the logo made, you paid for that logo, someone made it for you or whatever, and then you put it on a shirt or you put it on the pants, you put it on the hoodie, you put it on whatever, start moving it. Okay, you start making some money off of these clothes now, for sure. Now it's time to keep going and double up and do something better, turn it into a real brand, quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should do. Facts. And that's how you turn it into something, rather than having a bullshit business that really isn't going nowhere because you ain't putting no heart or no soul into it, because you're not taking the time or you're not putting the effort into it like you need to. You feel me?
The story ain't hidden. The people don't feel it. The genuine, the realness of it.
Yep.
I feel that.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm really happy to hear these things coming from you and the way that you speak about this, because, you know, just from the outside looking in, you know, because like I said, we don't really, you know, I don't really know you per se, but just to be able to sit here and talk to you, I know you definitely are going to go a long way with whatever you decide to do, continue to do, this music or whatever you set your mind to. Because you definitely got a mindset, my dog.
I appreciate that.
And I love that. That's dope as fuck, because nowadays not too many people have that. But one thing I'm noticing is a lot of people are waking up to it, and a lot of people are, you know, everybody's trying to be more self-sufficient, self-motivated, you know, everything. One thing I have noticed about you, my dog, is you were very self-aware. You seem like a conscious person.
I appreciate that.
I don't know if you're spiritual or not, or what your beliefs are or whatever, but you seem like a very conscious person. I see you definitely on your health tip, always flexing on the gram. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. That's motivation. I love it. You feel me? I've been trying to get myself in the gym, get myself right, you know, so I looked at that. I'm like, hell yeah. People, I love that shit. And then, you know, just the other day, I kind of seen a little bit of people was hating on you on the gram a little bit. and, you know, it comes with the territory, my dog. You know, you looking good. You cut up. You looking good, my dog.
More than I appreciate you.
That's dope as fuck.
I appreciate that.
That's dope as fuck, man. So, yo, when with creating everything that you're doing and all this music and everything, like for you and yourself, what is like the ultimate end success and or like the ultimate end goal for everything?
The end goal for my music and everything that I'm doing is just to, just feet. I mean, I don't want to be cliche, bro, but take care of my family for real. Take care of the ones that took care of me. Shit. Make sure that I'm making music every single day, which means doing something that I love every single day, and using the talents that God gave me to make a bag and make everybody else a bag and just make an impact in the world in general. Like, fuck a bag if I'm being real. Like, I'm high, so that's why I'm saying a bag. But at the end of the day, it's really about just making an impact. You know what I'm saying? You want to make people feel some type of way with your music. You want to put something that's in their head and in their hearts and in people's soul forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, with all these other big artists that you know off the top of your head, like Michael Jackson, like Usher, like there's Neo. There's a lot of crazy artists that I can just name, but when I name them, those songs pop in your head. You know what I'm saying? And that's an impact.
You can literally hear it. You can
exactly.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time.
It's crazy. It's crazy how the mind works, but it's artists really do that. Like, they can get into someone's head and get into somebody's heart or their mental because it's something that they really love and something that they relate to. And I just think that's beautiful. And I love being able to do that.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing, man. When for yourself, when was that moment for you where you were like, yeah, I can do this, and this is what I'm gonna do? Do you remember having that moment where it was like, or maybe that one song where you recorded and you were just like, yeah, dog, this is what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm hyped up.
I would say, yeah, definitely. There was, I'm trying to think when it was. I feel like, like I said, I did it for a long time, just having fun when I was in a group. I don't really need to name the group for, you know what I'm saying, reasons known. But after that group and I did some time and came out and was PRODIGI, you know what I'm saying? Because before I went in for a little while, it was Savage. It was H-Town Savage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you were locked up for a bit?
For a little while, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, you sat down for a bit, man. Well, I'm glad you out, dog. Yeah, my
it.
bro. Yeah, stay out, my boy.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact. Yeah. So it was what?
It was H-Town Savage.
H-Town Savage.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that name?
Hey, man, different times.
Different artists, different times, different you, different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just doing different things. I feel like when the things that you're into or the people that you surround yourself with or just the energy you surround yourself with influences you to do certain things, which in that way was call myself H-Town Savage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
PRODIGI. And I can see now how you carry yourself, how the new name really just, the growth and you know, I fuck with it heavily.
100, brother.
So and then creating that one song and that moment you were like, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
After that, when you were hooked.
Yeah. I would say it was. Ooh, it was that song. Yeah, it was that song called "Fi." It was my first song on SoundCloud. Not my first song on SoundCloud.
One of the firsts.
No, it's actually my first song on SoundCloud. Like when you go down and down and down, you know what I'm saying? It's that first one down.
Okay.
There. It's not my first song I ever made, but it's my
you've
first.
You've deleted
one
a lot of shit or what?
More like archived. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's in there.
There is one song on there, my first song ever that I've made. It's in a playlist. Y'all can listen to it. It's there.
Hey, I'm glad you do that because, you know, it's the contrast of shit, man. I love that. Me, I love that because I want to hear my favorite artists, what they used to sound like, and then what the fuck new sound is like. I'm like, yeah, my dog, this shit's going hard.
Because you listen to it and be like, damn, this shit's ass. And then you listen to new shit and be like, yo, this hard. And you're like,
facts,
yo, I fucks
bro.
with this nigga.
Facts, that's part of the story, part of the journey, so the fans can be like, yeah, I used to listen to homie back when he was sounding like, like it's recording on a potato or something. Like,
right,
you know what I mean?
Right, oh God.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, man. I'm the same way though, bro. So I feel that.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Nah, man. What about merch and stuff, do you have anything, or is there anything in something we can look forward to in the future, or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm putting out some merch. I'm trying to put out the merch. I just don't want to like announce anything yet.
Okay.
I'm also working on my own clothing brand as well.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like different from the artistry, from the music.
Yeah, basically.
Just to,
like
oh,
I want to have
cool.
like shirts and things and stuff like that have PRODIGI on them, but I also want to have my own brand. You know what I'm saying?
Different entity type thing where it's like
well,
it's its own thing, or just.
I used to make clothes, like I used to customize clothes back in high school.
Oh, sick.
You know what I'm saying? For bread, or I used to like paint motherfucking shoes for bread.
Sick.
So like that's what I'm trying to do.
Fire.
And also like working with designers and seeing what their ideas are and just trying to make it happen.
Yeah, fire.
But it's also just trying to get the most quality shit that I can, like I do with the music. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey, but we're gonna make it happen for sure.
Have you always been artistic, or had that like?
I feel like I think I have. I think I've always like, it's kind of been like with language arts. I've always been really good at.
Nice.
But mathematics, I was never really good at unless it came down to like money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like that was always kind of a trigger to me. Just knowing that I can like make a story out of something,
right?
And then you figure out, oh, that means you're creative, and
right?
Just kind of trickles down from there.
So whatever's what's the next step, this and that, my next interest, yeah, man,
right?
Hell yeah, this life is a trip, man. This life is crazy, man.
Exactly.
You're definitely still young, still have a lot more life to live, bro, and the art now sounds amazing. I'm excited to hear what it transforms into the next 5 years in the future. It's gonna just get better and better, bro.
Every time
better and better, and I'm really I'm stoked. We locked in, and we're gonna it's one of many different interviews, podcasts, whatever content that we can work on. We're gonna get it in.
You already know, bro.
That's a factor,
locked
man.
in for sure. You already know.
That's a factor, man. So before we kind of like wrap this up, and before we kind of is there anything you think we didn't promote? Anything we didn't get to talk about or dive into?
Nah, bro. I mean, we cool. I mean, all I gotta say is, shit. Like I said, Stronger is out now. Stronger. You know what I'm saying? Out now on all platforms. I have the music video out now on YouTube too. Shit going crazy. I think it's at like. I'm not even gonna say the number, bro, because I'm probably high and just forgot about that shit. Because I don't really be looking at the analytics.
Who shot the video?
Who shot the video was Anonymous Films.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, shout out Anonymous Films. Fire as fuck. Produced by Chief Zay and my nigga Not Me.
Okay.
Yep.
Fire. Yo, I know. Are you open to working with people out there that want to maybe tap in? They heard you and they're like your music. Can they reach out for verses, hooks, collabs and stuff? You open with that?
Yeah, I'm definitely down. But you already know, like when it comes down to quality shit, it come with a price too. But
make sure you have your bag ready, guys.
Oh God,
that's a fact. No, that's a fact. You know what it is. Any producers out there too, you send some beats through. If you want to get them placements with them hot artists out here, you feel me? You guys tap in. Like I said, follow him down below. The IG's on there, and then DM and follow his links and everything. Stream the music, add it to the playlist, do all that shit for real.
All of that.
Yeah, man. Man, it's awesome to see the community growing and be able to sit down with a lot of different artists and hear different stories, man. As you continue this journey, we're definitely going to learn a lot more. You're going to learn a lot more. There's a lot more success in the future, man. I'm excited to see it, so, man.
Hell yeah, man. Me too.
I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate you again, brother. Thank you for, coming through and rocking this out, yo.
You already know.
Yo, thank you guys for watching another episode of the Spirits of the Streets podcast. You feel me? Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, bless up.